Okay, I'm gonna make my famous Brussels sprouts sauteed. So I got a package of Brussels sprouts from Costco. I'm gonna be going here. What I'm gonna do is actually cut off the end here, if I can do this one-handed, and remove any outer layers that are brown, because a lot of times the very outer has some stuff with it. Then I come over, I wash them. That's not a very good wash, but give them a good wash. Then what I like to do, is cut them in half, like so. Take each half and put it in a pan that has been lined, as you see, pre-lined with butter slices, fairly liberal. And then I'm going to heat this up, and I've got a cover here so that it ends up being sauteed. And then as the butter starts getting evaporated and soaked into the Brussels sprouts, what I do is I actually add a little bit of water to create some steam, which helps cook the broccoli. So I'm just going to turn it on high and let it start up, and then I'll update you. So what I'm actually doing is I lay them face down, because what I like to have happen is that cut side gets a little bit of brown and almost a black to it. So I try and lay them all in the pan so that they're all face down. I'm going to cover it up as the heat starts going, and I will let them saute for roughly about 20 minutes. You can test with a fork to see if the sprouts are soft at that point. Oh, I also almost forgot, you want to season them. So a little bit of salt, not too much, and I'm a preference of pepper, so I like putting a little bit more pepper on there. I like it a little bit spicy. Obviously, some other people might put cumin and stuff like that on there, but me, I'm pretty simple. Salt and pepper is all I need. Alright, so I'm going to let those simmer for roughly 20 minutes. I'll update you probably in around 10 and show you the progress. Okay, as you can see, and here hopefully, it's sitting there and the butter's pretty much gone, so it's starting to put a crisp on those things. So what I like to do is add a little bit of water, and I'm going to put the heat back on, and I'm going to turn it down a little bit below boiling, so it'll still boil off the water for a good 10 minutes or so. It's only been roughly 5 minutes because I had it on high, so we'll see what the next step is. Keep an eye on it for softness. Okay, it's been like probably 10 minutes, maybe 15. See how the brownness there? Excuse me. That's what I really love. That's the part that I try and get on all of these, is that brown underside to happen. So I will leave this a little bit more, and we should get some brownness. Though I put some water in. Now the water is almost evaporated. I might put a touch more if I need to, and we'll see. Okay, so it's been sitting there sauteing. Woo! Okay, I'm going to take a fork. Oh yes, very nice and tender. Very nice and tender. The fork is going right through them. So off goes the thing, and I'm going to plate them. Okay, so here we go. Put some on the plate. Now some people may want to use more butter, but I just use less butter than I used to. Alright, so here's the final results. See the nice brown color? Don't burn them. I like them brown like that. A little bit on some of them are dark brown, but that's perfect, and they're nice and tender. You may want to season them a little bit more if you want. Sometimes I'll put a little bit more pepper on there. I like the spicy piece. And again, you could use cumin or whatever. And there we go, my Brussels sprouts.